There, good evening. Closing in on bedtime here in Youngstown, Ohio for Joe. Because last weekend I was off 4 days. We were off Monday and Tuesday. Today it's just Monday, so tomorrow's back to work. And oh, I've been so lazy today. I've had no motivation. I have been working on the USAC group build. I got the chassis pretty much mocked up. Now I got to get the rear wheels to fit on the axle the way I want them to. So I get the stance and everything where I want it. It's not going to be where I planned it. And it seems like I did more than I needed to, but I'll show you all that when I get to that point. It didn't go the way I planned. It's going to look cool, but it's just like, it seems like I took more material than I needed and didn't take enough where I needed to. And I swear to God, you need like a degree in engineering sometimes to start modifying chassis. I should have just built it out of the box and, built it box stock and fun and been done with it. No, I decided to modify stuff, and well, you know how it goes. You modify thing number one, and you have to modify number thing 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Deuce, come on. Deuce has really been a pain the past couple of days. Come to think of it, so have all of them. All three of them. They've been extra chummy. Maybe because I've been home more than often, and they don't want me to go back to work. I don't know if one of them's not well and he just wants to be like clingy. I have no idea. Anyhow, this video is about the new group build I'm in, as if I need to be in another one. But this one's got until December 28th. So I got a long time on this one, almost a year. This is from the One Arm Modeling. I got to catch his name. I haven't yet to catch his name. I think it's Joe also. I'm not sure. But let me catch his name, and we'll go from there. But anywho, yeah, he's putting on a snap kit group build. So I don't have a lot of snap kits, but I do have a few. In fact, I just showed you some I recently purchased. But they're really, really simple. They're almost already built. I mean, all they need is a paint job and interior and some detail. I decided to go with this one. I see somebody else is too. But since the chances of us doing them in the same color schemes are pretty slim to impossible. I won't be doing it in the Golf, so I know that for now. I mean, not that I've got anything against the Golf scheme, but I'm just not doing it that way. Because that, to me, is pure race car. Whereas this is a street car, because it does have the tires and lights and interior. For a snap kit, it's fairly well detailed. You get a top of an engine that you can see through the window when it's all done. But there you go. So it's mainly going to be, paint, and I probably won't do any wiring or nothing. Just going to paint detail everything. Deuce, oh my God. I love you, buddy, but you really are been a pain lately. There's the seats. There's a big old gob of something. And your wipers. Those I almost missed as sprue. I'm like, wow. But they're there. And we got it's got some separate components, some of which you'll never see because it has this belly pan. A lot of it's going to be hidden once it's assembled. I mean, I guess I could leave it loose so it can come apart. And there is somewhat of an engine, but again, you're not going to see it all. And has some bulkheads, and it looks to be inner workings of the car. Come on, clear up. There you go. And what do we got here? Let's put some light back on it after all. Oh, here's the side scoops. There's some flash there, and there's some other components. I'll have to look instructions and see what some of those are. The steering wheel and some exhaust and headers and the brake discs. We've got a floor pan. And more like a bulkhead or whatever that part's considered. And here's our dashboard. And I've had this kit for a while, and now there's an excuse to actually build it. Here's our, let's kill the light and back off of it. Yeah, there's the wheels. They're not going to stay chrome. I'm going to make them look just like a, excuse me again, metallic, maybe some chrome highlights for the lugs and stuff, but, you know, there's not too much chrome on this car. You know, most of it's going to be polished aluminum or just, you know, dull aluminum. And there's that. And there's our clear, our windows, and tail light lenses, headlight cover lenses, and yeah, little quarter windows, I think. Not quite sure what some of that is. Decal-wise, it does come with all the Gulf. You know, you have to paint the orange yourself. It doesn't come with the orange stripes. But I'm going to go ahead and pick a color and then, you know, use one of these Ford GTs at the... excuse me again, damn. It's all catching up with me now. You know, put those on the rocker panels where they belong. I'll have to look up some pictures of real 2006 GTs and see what colors they were available in and go from there. Though I'm not sure if they were custom orderable or you only had your choice of colors. I remember watching Jay Leno's Garage, and he has both GTs and he has the newer one, and you know, they sent him a package. Ford, when you buy one of those things, you have to be selected to buy one. Having the money is not enough. They don't want you buying it just so you can flip it. They want somebody who's a connoisseur of cars, who actually wants to use it and own it. You know, they don't want people buying them and selling them. But they send you a package, at least with the newer ones. I'm not sure about this year's. And it shows you the available colors and the available stripes and some of the other available options. And then you pick it out, and they're actually little 3D, those test paints thing. They look like the shape of the car, kind of. And there's the colors and the stripe options, and so you can kind of get a glimpse of what your car will look like. Excuse me again. But yeah, that's it. So for one-arm modeling, this will be my group build entry. So yeah, that's more group builds I'm in. But hey, I did finish some. I finished the Mars Garage one this year. I finished, well, let's go back here. I've been writing them down, and I put the names and the dates. So let's see here. Okay, the Mustang group build from Scale Auto Work or Scale Speedworks, I'm still in. That one's got till April. So I got some time on that one yet. It's painted, most of it. I still got more to do. The Christmas group build from Kim's Custom Garage is done. The Street Machine, just finished that up. Mars Garage Rust Bucket's done. And the Sodak Naked build is almost done. I just got a couple things to do, and that one's not due till February 29th, technically. So I just got some little details I want to do. Excuse me again. A little bit of gluing together some parts, and it's done. So that one's cool. So I took on more. Oh, and the USAC build is due January 15th, which is going to be a tight one. I'm going to have to try to stay on that one. But while parts of it dry and stuff like that, I can work on these others. With the USAC build, I ordered a resin engine. It's not a Coyote, a Ford Boss. I think a newer Boss engine in resin, and from Texas 3D Customs. It's actually in town, and if it wasn't a holiday today, I would have had it, because it's at the main post office. But being a holiday, it ain't moving. So I'll have it tomorrow when I get home from work. So I'll have that. I can at least mock it up and see how it fits, and I can put that in there. So that'll be cool. Then this one's got almost a year, and then I got the Lucas C build in that group build, 67 Vet. Excuse me again. So sorry. Which I think is either June or July. I gotta double check. I gotta go back and watch the video. Not watch the video because it wasn't a video group build. It was a Facebook group build. I gotta go back and read the rules. But yeah, so what the heck? I finished some and I started some. It'll keep me actually building some of these, and in between parts drying and stuff on some of these, I could go ahead and work on some of my other projects in between and try to get some stuff done. And then the only problem with getting cars done is I gotta go get more glass shelves made for my curio cabinet to put them in, or I gotta get down to the plastics place and buy a nice display case to hang on the wall. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap. This has just hit me recently. I mean, just in the past 15, 20 minutes, this has just hit me. So I think it's almost time to go to bed. So, hey. So they're at, I'll have to catch your name. I'm going to have to message you. One Arm Modeling. I'm going to have to get your name, but there's my entry. So I'm in there too now. And that's my entry. And like I said, I think somebody else is using this one. So we'll see what they look like. Hopefully we go with different colors. And slightly different themes to them. I didn't watch his video, but I saw his thumbnail, and this is his model. I got a couple others, but this is a more detailed snapper. The other snappers are just that. They're like promos. I wanted to do something a little bit more. And plus, I like this GT. I wanted to build it anyhow. I bought this. I really like the Ford GTs. After watching Ford versus Ferraris, I like the GT40s and the newer GTs, and I like to build them all. And however, the other ones are all 124th, amazingly, and these are 125th. The Tamiya one I got's 124th, the newer GT, and then the older GT40s are all 124th. So there's a mix. And I also have a Snap newer, the 2017 GT40 by Revell. It's a basic kit too, promo style. It looks cool. I want to do one of them as the test mule car. It's in like that greenish primer with gray primer doors, and some of the ducting is missing and stuff like that. Like back here on the newer, there's ducting there, or this panel. Some of it's gone. You can see all the suspension, but you got to use a kit that has that detail, or else, if you take that off, you ain't gonna see nothing. So I'll get as close. Of course, it could be a test mule at any point along the testing, but it's one of those cars that when they were working on it, they took it out and road tested it, and it wasn't finished yet. It just was kind of just this dull looking car. I had the die-cast version of it, the 164th test mule. So I might do one in the test mule version, but this one will definitely be a finished car. So, okay, people, it's already been 13 minutes, and I got to get ready for bed. So I will talk to you later. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one, people. Bye-bye.